Big news coming from Colorado Governor Jared Polis today. He and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker are leading a coalition of governors they say will try to safeguard democracy.
Fox 31 political reporter Gabrielle Franklin caught up with Governor Polis today to discuss what the group is hoping to accomplish. Gabrielle.
Yeah, Talia, the governor is being pretty tight-lipped about the new effort so far, but he is telling us that the group was formed to protect the rights of states, no matter what happens at the federal level.
Obviously, there'll be a new president in January, and I look forward to doing whatever we can to work with the president-elect. And at the same time, if there's policies or actions that threaten the people of Colorado, I'll certainly stand steadfast in opposition.
Governor Jared Polis is leading an effort in partnership with Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, coalescing governors across the nation to protect the rights of states.
I'm working with other governors around protecting our institutions of democracy. So this is whether it's the independent courts, election integrity, making sure that every vote is counted and votes aren't illegally cast.
Polis and Pritzker have not talked about how many states are interested in joining the group and the key policy issues they're looking to safeguard. Fox 31 political analyst Andy Boyan believes the move from governors will be necessary to safeguard some issues passed by states that may be in jeopardy at the federal level.
I think immigration and this kind of sweeping immigration deportation process needs to be at the top of the list. I think, with regard to healthcare, I think there needs to be some safeguards in place with regard to any kind of talk about a national abortion ban or women's health in general, and also perhaps the potential dismantling of the Affordable Care Act.
The governor wanted to make it clear the invitation is open to all states that want to participate, though our political analysts are doubtful that Republican-led states will get involved right away.
Going forward, this will become necessary for some Republican governors to say, time out. This isn't necessarily what we agreed to or what we think is right, and we need to have some sort of ability to push back on this, and I think they'll sign on. I think initially the answer is no. I think eventually the answer is yes.
Yeah, and Governor Polis did say that other states may be interested in looking to protect abortion rights as a group moving forward. For now, reporting live outside the Capitol, Gabrielle Franklin, Fox 31.